everybody, today I wanted to come by and do a bit of a tutorial. I wanted to show you how to do a 6 elastic threading here. Now I'm making another B6 size traveler's notebook for myself, but I'm making this wider, so it's going to be a wide B6. Usually I only do a regular one with only 4 elastics, so you only make 3 holes top and bottom to get your 4, and I do have tutorials on that. So now how I made this wide, I bought, and this girl here, she's not letting me do this because she wants to play with this, but I'm gonna let her just because lately she's actually been spending time with me in my room. I don't know if because my husband's not around or what, but I kind of like having her around, especially when I'm up by myself. Don't chew on it. So I picked this up online through Amazon, and it's actually through Office Depot, Office Max through Amazon. So they are selling through there. They also sell through Walmart. So I picked up this size here. So it's longer than the average thermal laminating pouches. And I'm using this paper pad from Michaels, Serenity. I think it's currently at Michaels right now, and because I don't love fall colors, I decided to use this for my fall or for November traveler's notebook. So, and I needed to make it wider because I'm actually going to combine my daily with my crafty, because I have 2 right now. I have a smaller version, an A6, and then a B6. So I decided, you know what, let me go ahead and do one planner for everything, but of course that means I'm going to need it thicker and chunkier. So I decided to use a whole 12-inch length sheet, and then I just cut it down to 7. I think it's slightly past 7 inches tall. 7 1/4 inches by 12. So it's the whole length of your 12 by 12 paper. So then, instead of creasing all the creases that I normally do, I decided just to do, I think they're 1/2 inch creases in the middle. Yeah, so you go in 5 inches, because that's the width of an insert, on each side, and then you just score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 score marks at 1/2 inch increments. So there's 2 inches of a spine. Okay, and then I went ahead, and I always laminate and crease after I laminate. I like the way it comes out better. I don't get air pockets in the creases. It just works out better for me that way. So then I had to decide how am I going to do my 6 elastics. So I decided to punch 4 holes instead of 3. Again, they are just past the paper line here. So with the lamination, it's about I can't, 1/8 of an inch, just under, wait, that's a quarter, no, it's about less than 1/4 inches down, but you could tell by the paper. You just want to go underneath the paper a little bit. And I started with putting holes on the 2nd crease here, and then one on this one over here just before the last one, and then you could see the other 2. So sorry about hitting all that. So within 2 inches, I'm gonna just show you there because I'm not good with telling you sizes and stuff. So, alright, so we're going to thread our elastic. Now I had to pre-measure how I did this because I didn't know how much more I was going to need. But it's about 4 feet. It's just past 4 feet. 4 feet and an inch or so, oops, of my elastic. This one in particular is from Hobby Lobby, and I always buy them when they're on sale if I need any more. I think I'm down. I think that's my last black one. So I've got 2, 4. I got this folded in half and an inch. So you don't probably need that extra inch, but at least 4 feet of elastic. And to do this, took me a minute. See, I'm the kind of person who likes to figure things out for myself. I love those challenges. So I don't go looking unless I really can't figure out, then I go look for a tutorial and see how to do this. So when I first learned how to do the elastic, I actually did look it up because I couldn't figure it out. So to keep my knot more towards the back and not up here, I just start on the third hole at the top. Okay, so this is my top over here. So I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, the third hole, and it's very similar. It's the same thing like a 3-hole one where you get 4 elastics. So you're going to pull it, leave yourself, you see from the middle hole that I had made, enough to make a knot. And then you got that in there first, and now you're going to pull, you're going from the outside in, okay? So then you're going to take the other end and go into the second one next to that on the left. Pull that. Go straight down to the following hole, straight down, and go from the inside out. Okay. Now we're going to go to the very first hole. So I'm going from this second hole over to the first one, going from the outside in and pull. And I kind of am holding this one here just so I don't have to go back and pull. Okay, so once you get in a couple, then you can let it go. Alright, so then we have that in. Bringing in the reinforcements here. Now we're going to go straight from that hole over to the first hole. Just straight up, through, and out. Okay, so got 2 elastics. Now we got to come back over, okay? And we're going to go through that first hole that we started at. Okay, from the back. I'm going to scoot over that elastic so you got room to get through that hole, which is not that hard with this particular type of elastic. It's kind of firm to work with. Alright, so now we have, okay, trying to hold everything here. Alright, so this is creating a second elastic on one set of holes. Now we got to go back straight down through that one that we've already gone through here. Haley's watching me. She wants to play with this elastic. Okay, so we're going to go through from the inside out. Okay, now you see how we've already created 2 right here, right? There's 2, and here's the third one. Now we're going this way. So we're going to go into this one, this second one before the last. And through and pull straight up. Now we're going back to where we have that loose elastic, and through that one, because that's straight up, pull. Okay, now we have to go to the very first one, so going in and pull. And don't worry if they get loose and stuff, we're going to tighten everything up later. Now from there, straight down. I definitely have to tighten things up. Where does this one go? Oh, here. Because I need that extra. Okay. Straight from the very last hole down to the other last hole, through and pull. And I'm thinking I have to, because this is too short, so let me go ahead and just do this last one here. Now we're going back to that second one over, through, and pull. Alright, so this creates, so these 2 are together, there's 2 there, these 2 are together, there's 2 there, 1 here and 1 here. There's your 6. So now this is a little short. I'm going to go ahead and pull, push and pull, because once it's kind of taut, and I'm just going to stretch it, pull it, just so I can get a little extra to make my knot. It's easy to do before you, there we go, and then pull and just keep going. I think probably have more than enough here. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. So now I got to tighten this up again. Okay, where was this one? This goes here, just do this before you make your knot. It's really not that hard. There. All right. I like it to be pretty taut. Okay, so I think this one. Which one pulls this one? Oh, that goes there. So I kind of see how tight they are. All right, so I think we're good. So we're going to go ahead and make our knots. It's a little snug. And there. Now, I don't like this much extra length, but when you first do it, you want it just in case. I do want to leave just enough in case I want to undo it. If you get tweezers, you can undo these knots and reuse the elastic if they're still good. Alright, so let's just take a look now. You see how it's, the knot is, you know, further this way, not all the way in the front. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to put booklets. Now I already started creating some stuff. I'm not done because it's still October and I'm still planning in my Halloween planner. But here are some of the stuff that I made. I made covers because I'm going to use my pre-existing notebooks plus 2 extra ones that I have here. I haven't done my corners yet. But I did find at Michael's when they had their, what's that brand that's usually like $2 and more, they had them 50% off, so I did pull some out. And when you get those booklets, some are lined and some are not, and you don't know until you pull them out. So I'm using the lined ones. Cut some of the paper. I need to round that still. These are very close to 5 by 7. They're not exact. And I did create a folder. Now the paper's not double-sided, so I had to line it on the inside. I don't like to see the white all the time. So these are the covers for the other inserts that I have in my planner already. Here's one of the dashboards. Did I make 2? No, I only made 1 dashboard. I love this marble. That's the inside, so that's going to go around one of these. And then I did start on 2 page markers, and I think that's it. Let me just insert a few of the stuff in here just so you gotta kind of see. I haven't put my elastic in the middle yet because I had cut too much of this off and I thought maybe this would work, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Maybe it will. It might be too tight. I'm not going to do that yet. I want to fill it first so I know how much I need. But let's just see how it kind of looks so far. I'm going to leave the dashboard on that one. Just with a few of the inserts. And you can even add more to this. That's all I have. So it's going to be chunky. And you can see, I'm going to pull out my other one. I already got chunky with this one, and this one is a shorter one, but you could see all this stuff is coming out, you know, out the edge. My elastic is kind of, you know, bending my shaker pocket here because everything is sticking out. And I'm just going to have 2 extra inserts in this. So I wanted to be sure there's enough space because I do like to add a lot of extra stuff. I wanted to do one of these using my Silhouette, you know, with this thing here, but I got lazy. I didn't want to turn it on, so that's why I did the other one with the tabs. It's still going to work. Anyway, I'm going to be making more of these in the future. So yeah, as you can see, it's pretty chunky. At least with this one, there's going to be a lot of room. There's going to be more room, and it's going to come out here, hopefully. That's what I plan on doing. So that's what's going on. Of course, when it's done, I will come back. I'm going to be putting pockets. I have to do my little shaker. I've already started. Pulled out, cut out the paper and everything. I still need to, you know, add the shaker goodies and stuff. But this is what my shaker is going to be on the inside once I do it. So I just didn't know what insert I was going to put this around. Did I put this wrong? Oh, I did it wrong. This is supposed to, oh, thank goodness I didn't glue it in yet. Because I want my image up here. This was actually next to this on this side, so I cut it so that I can have this, you know, facing the right direction, and then that, and then I put all my shaker stuff in there. But I wanted to like get a swan or cut out a swan to put in here because it's going to be swan thing. Again, I don't really like fall colors that much, so I figured this kind of has fall colors in there because there's, you know, a little bit of lavender, brown, then this color here, which is kind of like a rose gold / copper to me. So I thought this would be cool to have as my planner, and it's going to be, again, all in one minus my daily planner. And I'll go ahead and show you that I switched it out. Not my daily, I'm sorry, my home planner is a ring bound. It won't change because I do keep a lot of stuff in here, and I would have to make a really huge TN. But I switched it out to this. This is a Webster's Pages, and I usually pick them up at Joann's when they're either on sale or clearance if I want to, you know, switch it out. I have 4 of these, so I just moved into this one. Not exactly fall, but I was kind of matching this, but it's not doesn't match at all. So I went ahead and made myself a dangle, and this I found at Big Lots, just as you see it here, but it was a keychain. It didn't have this little bit of chain here. It had a keychain ring and a huge lobster clasp, so I put that there. I just felt like because of the brown, you know, it would go more for fall, and it was ready to go. I mean, it had all the stuff on here, so I just, you know, changed out my charm and this. So in here, this is my home planner. Oh, and I have a pen gem. I don't know why it's in 2, but I'll leave it that way. My gold pen gem I pulled out for fall. I rarely use them. I just put them in there more for looks. Yeah, so what I do with this is for paying bills. This pocket that I have here, I created, and I didn't create it completely. Where's this from? This is from Target. So I taped it up and redid the holes to coordinate, and then I just put pockets and I put things in there. And you can see it's got like special dates, important stuff that I gotta write down, passwords, bill passwords, bills due, addresses, just things that I can't share. But this holds a lot, and I like it. It's got all these pockets that I can tuck things in, and receipts, and, you know, important things. So that's what I've chosen for fall. For winter, I think I have like a bluish one, or with blue in the, I don't know, it's something like that. Okay, so I think that's all I have for you today. Again, when it's done, I'll come back and show you. The only thing is that I can't pull out the other stuff that's in that planner yet. I'm thinking I'm going to switch before the end of this month, only because I can't wait to get into this one. And since October, ends in the middle of a week, I think I will just go ahead and start Thursday. So within a week from the day that I am showing you this, I will be switching. So it should be done by then. Alright, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.